I'm dyslexic, so this is all I can do. It's true. I can't even send I can barely email. Spell check for me is like a complete gamble, like 100%, right? Just tells me I'm wrong. And then I get like 1 in 10 chances of like guessing the right word. So I could email a girl thinking, I'm describing myself as a gentleman. The next time I saw her, she'd be like, hey, creep. What exactly is a genital man? What is that? Sexting is completely out for me. Everyone else is hitting on each other phonetically. I can't do that. I can receive sex. A girl sent me a text recently. How she started was, she's like, I want you to throw me down on your bed. I have a loft bed. I don't have the lower body strength it would take to get her up and onto the bed. I can't do that. That's not part of my skill set. What I could do, if she wants, after we have sex, I could push her off. So when I was a kid, as a dyslexic, I couldn't read, right? I was terrible at sports, which is such a waste of an athletic frame. Yet I was bizarrely confident. I used to call my first grade teacher sweetheart. He hated it. The only way I finished high school, my mom, right? My mom would help me with my homework. Like, my mom would basically just do my homework. And if your mom does your homework, parent-teacher conferences are so different. Because the teacher would be like, well, I think Phil needs to put in more effort. And my mom would say, how dare you? He's working full-time and raising 3 kids. I was in special ed when I was a kid. And I really wasn't special ed. I'm not one of those guys that just jumps on stage and, says that to turn women on. When you're in special ed, what the teachers do is they tell you about famous people that are dyslexic. It's supposed to make you feel better. Like, for example, Caitlyn Jenner is dyslexic. Obviously now it's like overshadowed by the fact that she is a Scorpio. But Albert Einstein was dyslexic. That's for us dyslexics, the smartest guy ever. One of us, that was good. It's bad for his legacy though, right? Because his whole thing was E equals MC squared. Dyslexics, we get letters and numbers mixed up. That's not what he probably meant to say. He could have thought he was just writing down his phone number. Everyone's like, Albert, congratulations, you won the Nobel Peace Prize. He's like, thanks, but I can't believe that chick never called me. Albert Einstein, he married his cousin. That's not part of being dyslexic. It's incredible though, right? I don't know, how would you do that? How do you hit on your cousin? I don't know. You're like, do you come here often? She's like, do you mean Nana's house? I think if you're dating your cousin, I think you probably wouldn't tell your parents. You might drop subtle hints, right? Like if your mom's like, well, what's this new girl like? You might be like, well, she's a combination of Aunt Trudy and Uncle Ned.